Hi. Today's video is going to be really fucking weird, and not like when I'm like, oh my god, this story time's like so weird. I like drank with my friends at a party. I'm like so totes weird. Today's video is honestly really fucking weird. All the time. Every video, a million comments on every video, I'm constantly getting compared to Trisha Paytas. I literally, every single time I click on a Trisha Paytas video, the top comment is like, Tana in 10 years. Like, it's honestly a meme at this point. It's become like a running joke throughout like me and all of my friends. Amari literally calls me Trisha, like only refers to me as Trisha. Let's say Amari was like feeling nice and went to get me like a Starbucks drink, he would like put Trisha on the cup. Like, it's a thing, okay? And I've never really like saw it that much, I guess. Like, Trisha and I are both blonde, we're both YouTubers, we're both outspoken, like we both cuss, like all that kind of stuff, but at the same time I don't really feel like we're like similar people, you know? Like, I don't think in 10 years I'm actually gonna be like Trisha Paytas. I don't think 10 years ago Trisha Paytas was like me or whatever. Not that she's like 10 years older than me, I'm just saying I've never really understood the comparisons fully, but I can honestly say today's video is very Trisha Paytas of me, and I love her so much. I'm not like shading her, I'm literally like saying my video is like something she would film, you know what I mean? And honestly, today's video isn't really that funny either. It's just weird. I literally almost debated filming this on my kitchen floor as an ode to my mom, Trisha Paytas. And this video is definitely for like my OG fans who like used to watch me when I would just sit in front of my camera and talk about fucking nothing, and it made no sense and it wasn't entertaining at all, and like, why the fuck are you watching this type of video? It's really fucking weird. I'm just talking about something that's happening to me. It's not a big deal either. Like, I'm not sitting here like, I'm having a crisis, like what's going on? Like, something just keeps happening to me all the time and I don't understand it and I have no explanation for it, and I know there's like Google search and like I'm being over dramatic and impulsive. I just want to read the comment section. I really want people to give me answers, but I feel like all of the answers are gonna be like, you're just a dumb bitch, Tana. I literally don't know how to film this without like seeming like I'm on like meth. Like, I don't know how to say this without sounding like I'm just like, I need to go to the nut house. I'm gonna get into the video. I would say if you haven't already subscribed, but I don't think anyone in their right fucking mind is going to subscribe to my YouTube channel after today's video. So watch some of my other videos and then subscribe. And I don't even know if this is the right video to promote myself going on tour, because anybody watching this would literally never want to see me live. This is the weirdest, most pointless video I'm ever going to upload, but I am going on tour. I am leaving tomorrow to go to Australia to begin an Australian tour, and when I'm done with that later in the summer, I will be going on a world tour. So if you want to meet me, if you want to know if I'm coming to your city and you want to hang out with me and all of my friends and see a crazy, awesome, amazing show, please look at the links below now. So lately, I have been having all of these like really weird, like psychic deja vu, I'm the next psychic triplet like moments. I don't think I'm psychic. I don't think like I have some special power. Like, I'm literally a fucking idiot. If anything, like I'm lesser than the regular human race. But something weird keeps happening with my brain. And I know that 99% of the people in the comments below are going to just say that these are a bunch of coincidences. And they probably are. Like, truthfully, these are probably all just coincidences. And I'm like a stupid paranoid bitch who has nothing to think about. So I think about this and then I just like overthink and overthink and overthink, and now I'm going insane. This all probably means nothing. I'm gonna tell you about these things that have happened to me so far. I've been writing them in my phone because I have nothing better to do. Boys don't like me. Just tell me what you think of the things that I'm about to say. Thank you. If I get admitted into a mental hospital after this video, like, this was it. Like, she went off the rocker, you know? So this has been happening, but the day that I got back from Mexico, it just like kept happening. And finally, the last time it happened that day, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop just telling my friends and like freaking out for a second. I'm gonna start writing these things down so that I can tell someone. So if I go insane, they know why. Okay, I'm just gonna get into it. So I was sitting on the airport floor with Maya and Ashley and Ivan on the day that we got back from Cabo. We just flown into LAX from Mexico, and we were all waiting for our Uber. Maya, Ashley, and I were like sitting on our suitcases on the ground, and we were like making these jokes like about Cabo, like about Mexico, like, oh, someone's gonna have to get Plan B, like I bet someone came inside of during Cabo, like, spring break, like just like stupid teenager jokes. But then we started actually talking about Plan B, just like, I don't know, like people do that. And then I was talking about how one time I went with this girl in LA to buy Plan B from the Walgreens on Vine Street, like in Los Angeles. And as I'm sitting there talking about that, Summer texts me, and he texts me a screenshot of a Walgreens, and he's like, I bought Plan B at this Walgreens once, LOL, or like something like that. And I was like, Like, what are the odds that I'm sitting here talking about Plan B, and then we take it a step further and we talk about buying the Plan B at a Walgreens, and then like I get a text message about buying Plan B like at a Walgreens. Do you get what I'm saying? Like that's a little weird. And, like a picture of like the Walgreens, like I don't know. Okay, whatever. So that was like the first one, and I was like, okay, this keeps happening to me. But this was like the first one that I like mentally noted like for a video to talk about. And Ashley and I were like, what the fuck? I called Summer. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why did you send me that? And he's like, I just passed the Walgreens. Like I thought about it, you know, like whatever. And I was like, okay. And then like a day later, I was sitting at my mom's house. I'm literally going insane. I was sitting at my mom's house and I was laying in her bed with her, and we were watching the Kardashians. And there was this scene in the Kardashians where Kendall Jenner is sitting with her mom, Kris Jenner. And Kris Jenner looks at Kendall and she's like, those are cute jeans. And then Kendall's like, you're cute jeans. And then Kris is like, wait, they're my jeans? And then Kendall's like, no. Like, and then Kris was like, oh, I thought you said your cute jeans. And Kendall was like, I did say your cute jeans. And then the scene just kind of ends. And my mom was like, wait, I don't get it either. Like, I'm on the same page as Kris. And I'm like, basically, like, it's like a thing people do. Like, Kris was telling Kendall that her jeans were cute, and Kendall was like jokingly being like, you're cute jeans, like calling her cute jeans. But like Kris thought that like she was saying like your cute jeans, like jeans that you own, you know? And my mom was like, I don't think that's funny, I don't get it. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Like me and Summer actually do that all the time. Like I'll be like, what are you doing? And he'll be like, making chicken. And I'll be like, LOL, you're a chicken. It's like a thing that we do. Like it's not like funny, we just like do it. And then literally in that moment, like right as I finished that sentence, Summer texted me, you're a chicken. I literally called him and I was like, what the fuck are you doing to me? Why would you say that? Like, why would you say that to me? Like, and he's like, I'm making chicken right now. Like, I thought about you. I thought that you would say that. Like, I'm making chicken. And I was like, FaceTime me. I don't believe you. He FaceTimes me. He's making chicken. He had no idea that I was just like having that conversation with my mom. I'm going insane. So then, like 2 days later, I wake up and I always, this is like really common, so it's not like a weird thing. I wake up with song lyrics stuck in my head like every single day. Like today, Maroon 5's She Will Be Loved was like stuck in my head all day. And I just like sing it throughout the day. Sometimes it's like normal songs, sometimes it's like weird songs. And one day I woke up with this specific ass song lyric stuck in my head. I used to be obsessed with Lil Wayne, so it makes this like a little less weird. It's a Lil Wayne lyric that says, ass and titties, sex and the city, Wheezy F baby and the F is for forget it. But the part that I had stuck in my head all day was like ass and titties, sex and the city, all day. Like I just kept saying that all day. I was like gonna tweet it at one point. Like that's how like stuck in my head it was. I go to sushi with my friends, I'm like singing it. I'm like singing it all day, whatever. I get to my mom's house and she's like, it's actually so funny. I was watching Sex and the City last night and I watched like every single episode of every single season. Like you need to watch it. And I like take that in for a second. I'm like, that's a little bit weird. And then like 20 minutes later, one of my old best friends texted me and was like, remember when you were obsessed with Lil Wayne? And I was just like, what are the odds that I have a Lil Wayne lyric about Sex and the City stuck in my head all day? I wake up with that stuck in my head. I spend the entire day saying it. I get to my mom's house and she's like, I watched Sex and the City last night. I watched it all. You should watch it. I thought of you. And then in that moment that she's talking about Sex and the City, someone texts me about Lil Wayne. What? Again, these could all be coincidences. I could be being really overly irrational, but I'm going insane. The next day, I go to sushi again with my friends, and I'm sitting at the sushi bar with all of my friends, and we all order our appetizers, and I'm sitting there, and I look at Bella, and all of a sudden, like a random song lyric gets stuck in my head. That's not weird for me at all. But I look at her, and I'm like, I have died every day waiting for you. And Bella like looks at me for a second. We look down at our phones. In the sushi place, guess what song starts playing? I have died every day. Bella literally had her drink and her food and pushed it away and went, stay! So then, in the same sushi place, 2 more weird things happen. So they're starting to get a little more frequent. As you can see, I'm literally going insane. This is what my content has come to. All week long, prior to this moment, I had been like really stalking Gigi Gorgeous, like watching her old vlogs, like stalking her on Instagram. I follow her girlfriend on Instagram. I've been like commenting on her pictures. Just like, I don't even know. I downloaded YouTube Red to like watch her documentary. Like I've been just like really in tune on like Gigi Gorgeous for some reason. I've always liked Gigi Gorgeous. I've always been really obsessed with her. She's like one of my dream people to like work with or collaborate with. I think she's an amazing inspiration, but I've never just like spent a whole week like stalking someone like every day, just like going through their Instagram. Like for some reason all week my mind was just like, wonder what Gigi Gorgeous is doing. Like I don't know why that is. It was a thing. I don't know. I kept stalking Gigi Gorgeous. And so a long time ago, before I started YouTube, or like right when I started YouTube, I met this guy at a party, like a house party. And I honestly thought he was like a really hot guy. And so I was like, hi, like I'm Tana, and we were like introducing ourselves, like kind of flirting, whatever. And he's like, want to go into like the laundry room or something? Like I need to do something really quick. Go with me. Totally shouldn't have gone blonde, that's literally how you like fucking die or like get fucked. Like, I don't know what I was thinking, but like I thought he was hot and I was like having good conversation with him. So I went into the laundry room with him and we're talking, and he pulls out all of this cocaine and he starts doing crazy amounts of cocaine and like talking to me, and all of a sudden he's like, oh, like you just got into YouTube, right? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, you know who you kind of look like? And I was like, who? And he was like, Gigi Gorgeous. And I was like, whoa, that's dope. Yeah, like we're both blonde, like I really like her, I really look up to her, but like how do you know who she is? Like most guys, like you don't really watch YouTube, like let alone know who Gigi Gorgeous is, you know? And he's like, well, honestly, like I met her at a club a while ago, like I text her a lot, like see, like I was just texting her the other day, and like showed me that he was texting Gigi Gorgeous. And then like a few days later, Gigi Gorgeous followed me on Twitter, and it was just like a weird moment, and then I like left the laundry room, like nothing ever happened. I never hooked up with this guy, but ever since, every time I would see that guy in public, we would always talk about Gigi Gorgeous. Like that was just like our like common grounds, like that's what we like relate on. Like obviously I don't do coke in laundry rooms, obviously he's not like an 18-year-old girl on YouTube, like that's the thing that we have like common ground and we talk about. And so I was sitting in the sushi place right after this like song lyric thing happened with Bella, where I sang the like I have died every day thing, and I go on my Instagram to stalk Gigi Gorgeous again, and Bella taps my shoulder and she goes, look who just walked in. And the fucking Gigi Gorgeous Coke laundry room bathroom man walked into sushi and sat down right next to us. Like, the thing about that gets me is it'd be one thing if all week I was just stalking Gigi Gorgeous and like that's weird, and then he walked in. It was that I literally, right after singing that song lyric and then the song played and Bella was like, now I believe you, like you're psychic, and we like laughed about it. The next thing I did was get on Instagram to just stalk Gigi Gorgeous. Like that day she went to some kid's school and she like spoke to the school, and I like commented on it, and I wanted to see if people like responded to my comment or whatever. So I went to go look, and then that guy walks in. Like what are the fucking odds that that guy, like the Gigi Gorgeous man. So then I literally have to get up out of the sushi place and I walk outside and I call Summer and I'm like, yo, I don't give a fuck what the fuck you have to say. I'm psychic. Something's going on. I don't know what the fuck is happening. And I explain everything that happened to him in like the previous events, like the song and then the Gigi Gorgeous man and like whatever. And like Summer was like, you're not psychic. These are just coincidences. Like shut up, you're crazy. And I was like, okay, bye. So then I walk back into the sushi place, and I guess in the time that I was like on the phone, Ashley was on You Now. And so I walk up and Ashley's like You Nowing in the sushi place, and I look at her and like this is the one where like anyone who thinks I'm like an exaggerator or doesn't believe anything I have to say, like you're out at this point, okay? But I lean over like Ashley's shoulder, and for some reason, and like I never say this phrase, like this is not a phrase that anyone in our house ever says. I've literally never heard someone in my household say this for any fucking reason. And I lean over Ashley's shoulder and I'm like, my favorite fall vegetable is a sweet potato. And Ashley's like, wait, like why did you say that? Like I don't know exactly how the encounter, like what we said specifically to each other. And I was like, honestly, I don't know. Like I just felt like saying that. Like, you know that Vine with like Michelle Obama or whatever, and she's like no, why or whatever. I was like why did I just say that? Or like we said something, and she was like, that's so weird. Like right before you walked in here, I was just saying on You Now how like my favorite fall vegetable is like a sweet potato. Like she made that joke right before I walked back into the sushi place. And there's no way I was like in her You Now. Like I was on the phone with Summer being like, yo, I'm a fucking psychic. And then I walked back in and just said that, and like she had said it like previously. Like why would I have the urge to just like say something that I've literally never said, you know? So then this one is just like really fucking weird and probably makes no fucking sense, and I'm probably just adding to my own coincidences at this point to make this all seem more like legit, but like I'm gonna put it in the video. So I was on FaceTime with Summer again the other day, and I was like, this is gonna be a really weird thing to say, and I have no idea why this just popped in my mind, but it did. So if you're like new here, I don't know if you know this, but I had nose surgery to like fix my fucked up nose. I'll link that video below. And I was telling Summer, I was like, dude, every day growing up from like as long as I can remember, literally like from like I was 6 until right before I got nose surgery, like once every 2 weeks a little white hair would like grow out of one of the pores in my nose, and I would have to like pluck it out. And then after I got nose surgery, the hair like stopped growing, and I'm assuming that's because they like fucking lifted up all the skin and all the pores got like fucked up and shit. Like so now the hair just never grows. I don't know why I'm thinking of this right now, Summer, but like it's just weird to me. Like the hair just stopped growing because of the surgery. Like I plucked this hair like every fucking other week for like 5 years, and now I got surgery and it's like gone forever, and that's just like a thing. Like that's the way the human body works or whatever. And so someone was like, yeah, like that's how surgery works, Tana. Like I don't know why you're thinking about that or whatever. And I was like, me either. I just guess it's weird. Like I'm never gonna grow that hair again. I haven't grown it like since I got surgery. And so I have this like magnifying mirror in my bathroom, and I look in the mirror and like obviously no hair is there. I was just talking about it. I like look at the pore where the hair used to grow, grow. And I was like, oh, like guess I'm never going to get that little hair again. Like just like said something. And then I went to bed and I woke up the next morning and I washed my face. And after washing my face, I look in the magnifying mirror. I look at all of my pores and the little hair just started to grow and like peek out a little bit out of my fucking pore. Like I looked in the mirror like it wasn't there the night before. Like I looked in the mirror the night before. I literally inspected the pore and was like, oh, like guess I'm never gonna grow that hair again. I know it's just a hair on my nose. Like I know it means absolutely nothing. Like you know I'm going insane when my video content is about hairs on my fucking nose. I know. Okay, so I have 3 more. I will make them really quick and then I will go. Again, I don't know what to make of this video at all. Okay, this next one is by far the weirdest, most fucked up, insane one to me. No explanation, obviously. Like it just, this was the one where I literally had to like sit on my bathroom floor and be like, everything's gonna be alright. The other day, I literally slept all day because I'd been so exhausted for days on days on days, just like staying up, working on stuff. I kid you not, I slept for like 18 hours, just like all fucking day. And so at some point while I was asleep, like maybe like noon, Amari came over and he woke me and he's like, hey, like I'm here, like I just like want to chill or whatever. I'll probably like sleep in your bed next to you. I don't know, do you have close friends that just come over to like nap with you? I feel like that's really normal for me and my friends. I don't know. So Amari just like came over to like nap and then like when I woke up, we'd probably wake up and like go get food or something or whatever. So he woke me to tell me that and he got in the bed next to me. And so I laid down and I started having this like crazy long ass intense ass dream or whatever, and it was such a long dream. Like all day if I would like turn over and wake up and then like lay back down and go back to sleep, like the dream would just keep continuing. And so finally after just like 7 hours of this, it was literally like 7 p.m. the dream finally ended and I laid back down to go to sleep like one more time. And so when I went to sleep one more time, I was having this dream that I was standing over my bed looking at me and Amari like asleep, and Amari nudged me and he woke me up and he said this, but this was like in my dream, like I was like watching like over us, if that makes sense. So basically a quick little preface, where I used to live right before I moved into this house was like a complex of different like lofts and stuff like that, and so they would always hold your mail in like a mail room, and I get a monthly subscription of Candy Club, and I always was just like, oh, the Candy Club's here, like I'll get it whenever, I'll get it from like the mail room whenever. But Amari and like all of my guy friends would literally be at my house every day like, is the Candy Club here yet? Is the Candy Club here yet? Like they loved the Candy Club. It was a thing. And since moving here, Candy Club keeps mailing like my candy to where I used to live, not to like where I currently live. So like everyone always talks about like how much they miss the Candy Club, if that makes sense. So in my dream, Amari turned over from his sleep and woke me and was like, hey, can we go to blank, like where I used to live, and get all of the Candy Club? And then the dream ended and I woke up. And so when I woke up, Amari was already like sitting awake next to me, and we were like, hey, we should go to Cafe Rio. And we were like planning to go to Cafe Rio or whatever. And we go into my bathroom and I'm putting on pants and shoes to go to Cafe Rio. And Amari looks at me and he's like, yo, I've been meaning to tell you, can we go to blank and get the Candy Club, please? I really miss the Candy Club. I literally look at Amari and I go, if you're fucking with me, you can get the fuck out of my house. And Amari is like, what the fuck? I just want to go get the Candy Club, like chill out. Like what's wrong? And I was like, if you are messing with me right now, like have you already said this to me? Did you wake me? Did you say this to me in my sleep? Did you say this to me yesterday? Did you text me this? Were you on the phone while I was asleep talking to somebody? And he's like, no, like I literally am just saying to you right now, I've like been thinking about telling you I really want to go there, but like it's your mail, like me and you would have to go. Like can we go before we go to Cafe Rio? And I'm like, so there, you never once said this to me before, you didn't wake me. And he's like, no, like what's going on? Like why are you freaking out? I'm like, I just had a dream that you woke me to go get the Candy Club from where I used to live. And Amari was like, oh, well, whatever. Like, he doesn't get that I've been having, like, this existential crisis about all of these, like, weird coincidences happening to, like, me at all. So we just, like, moved on. But all day, I was so fucking weirded out by that one because I'd yet to have this happen to me, like, in a dream like that. Dream something happening, wake up, and then, like, that exact thing happened. And it's not like Amari and I ever talk about, like, going to get the Candy Club. Like, we've literally never had that conversation before. So the last two are really, really, really random. The other day, I was walking through the airport, and I was just, like, randomly listening to music, like, with my headphones in on my phone or whatever. And like this happens to me all the time, so I don't really think it's like that weird of a situation. Sometimes random words pop into my head. Today the random word was underwhelming. I could not stop saying underwhelming. I just like forgot how good of a word underwhelming was. This happens to me a lot, okay? But I'm walking through the airport and for some reason the word Junebug like won't get out of my head. And I've literally like never heard that word in my life. I've never said that word in my life. I've maybe heard people say it in like Texas about like actual bugs, like when I used to live in Texas. Like it's like a word I haven't heard in like at least like 6 or 7 years. And so that word just like pops in my head and I'm like, that's a weird word to like pop in my head, like June bug. I haven't like thought about that. Like literally I was like, it's like a bug, right? Like I was just like thinking this to myself as I walked through the airport with like one headphone in now because I took my other headphone out. And then I get back on my phone and I'm like texting, I forget all about it, whatever. So in like Las Vegas McCarran Airport, there's like a lot of stores and like all kinds of stands and all this kind of stuff. And so I was walking to get food and these people at this little like wrinkle cream kiosk, like they're all standing there trying to stop people who are walking and like sell them like face creams and stuff like that. One of the guys working out there puts his hand on my shoulder and he's like, hey Junebug, do you want to try this? And I was like, what did you just call me? And he was like, no, I want you to try the cream. And I was like, I know, but what did you call me? Like what name did you just call me? And he was like, Junebug. And I was like, oh, like, do you just like call people that? And he's like, yeah, I've just like always called people that. Like I'm from the South, like blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, well, I don't want to try your cream. Like have a nice day. And I literally was walking to get food. And like that interaction freaked me out so much that I instantly just like wasn't even fucking hungry anymore. I was just like, I'm a psychic. And so the final one happened to me today, and that is why I decided to film this video. Here we are. So I'm sitting on my phone randomly, I'm like on Twitter or whatever, and the name Mikey Barone randomly pops into my head. I'm like, Mikey Barone, like this is my brain doing that weird shit again. Like I'm like onto it at this point. I'm like, who the fuck is Mikey Barone? Like why am I thinking of that? I have no idea who this human being is, like at all. I literally think it's gonna be like a really famous actor, or like a movie director, or like an old teacher I had, or like someone I went to high school with. And so I'm like looking through my Instagram following, I'm looking through my contacts, I'm like, who is that? Like why did that name just pop in my head? So finally I Google it and it's apparently like this kid that's like on Musical.ly or whatever, and I'm like, okay, like he's like a muser, like whatever. And so then I'm like thinking about Musical.ly and I'm like, I haven't been on Musical.ly in a long time, like I want to get on Musical.ly right now. And so I'm just like going through Musical.ly. I probably watched like 20 Musical.lys. Like I completely forget about the Mikey Barone thing, whatever. At this point I'm just like genuinely watching Musical.ly. I still don't know why his name like popped in my head, but I like forget about it. And then Musical.ly does this thing where like randomly, like every 20 Musical.lys or every 10 Musical.lys or whatever, like after you watch them, it will like suggest someone for you to follow. It'll be like, do you know like blah blah blah, like based on your interests or something, and you can like click on their page to follow them and like stalk their shit, or you can just like ignore it. And so I'm sure you guys can guess who my recommended person to follow was. Hi Mikey Barone, I don't know you, but my brain told me you have good Musical.ly, so now I follow you on Musical.ly. What's up? I don't know what the fuck this video is. It's literally not meant to be funny. I just wanted to tell you all of those random weird ass scenarios, and I want someone to explain them. I've read that it's like someone trying to reach out to you, or like it's like a sign that something big's gonna happen in your life, or like you are fucking psychic, or it's a bunch of coincidences and you're crazy, or like whatever. There's a million things that this could be, or it could be absolutely nothing at all. And I know there's gonna be a million comments of like, you're making this all up. You're like, I don't want to hear that. Like obviously I'm not. Like it would be really weird for me to make up that sequence of things to read them to the camera to you, and obviously all of the things I'm saying are like hearsay. Like if you don't believe me, like there's nothing I can do about it. It's been a rough past couple of weeks. No, but life is amazing and I love all of you guys and I love all of the stuff that's happening. Life has actually been like absolutely phenomenal, but just like, why is this happening to me? I want answers. So yeah, that's today's video. I swear to God, my content is not failing. I have like amazing story times, amazing videos for you guys coming up ASAP, but this has been weighing on my mind, and I genuinely miss when I could just sit down in front of the camera and just fucking say what's on my mind and ask you guys for advice, because you guys are my best friends. I love to read the comments from you guys. You guys always give me amazing answers as well, so I'm hoping that somebody has some kind of fucking insightful ass answer for me. Yeah, I love you guys. This is Trisha Paytas signing off. Just kidding. So yeah, make sure to check out all of the links down below about me coming to Australia on tour, about me coming to your city on tour, all of my social media, and make sure to subscribe. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.